Welcome to Daily Ad Brief. I'm Christina Daves, your host of More to Media, where we bring you all things media, marketing, and digital. Today, we are headed to Charlotte, North Carolina to visit with my friend Jason Cook of New Media Advisors. Welcome, Jason.
Well, thanks, Christina. It's a pleasure to be with you this morning.
So we've known each other for several years. You are a rock star in the SEO space. You came from big corporate America, and you've now started your own company. Tell us what you've seen going from a big company. Now I know you're doing a lot of hyper local work. What's the biggest challenge that companies are facing in digital marketing?
Yeah, it's a great question, Christina. I think honestly, the biggest challenge is just being able to scale to meet the challenge. What we see, and part of part of the value that our company brings to the table is providing fractional leadership, and we focus, more specifically on organic search or SEO. But I think one of the biggest challenges that we find is that organizations, and this could be, a small nonprofit organization or a Fortune 500 company, a lot of times they just don't have the resources internally, whether it be the money or the people, to really dedicate the time and effort necessary to win in digital or win in search. So I think we've sort of carved out a niche in helping to provide that to companies. But even when we get in the door, we find oftentimes that there's a lacking infrastructure to get the work across the finish line.
Right. And I say this all the time when I interview people. SEO is just, we know we need it. We're supposed to be doing it, but it really is kind of a black hole for most of us. But I love when you talk about organic search. So tell me, because everybody thinks I've got to be throwing money at Google and ads. And so when should we be using paid, and can we do it completely on organic search?
Yeah, no, it's definitely something that I think every company that's doing their due diligence should ask that question. I think the answer is varied. In general, I don't think you can go, one approach in any direction, right? You certainly don't want to have all of your marketing be at the whims of a paid search bidding model, right? Because you are constantly competing there. At the same time, SEO is really hard. So you're not often going to be dominant enough in the search market space that you don't need to supplement what you do from an organic perspective with a paid program. We've worked with both in-house and with clients to talk about the concept of incrementality, right? So if I'm buying paid search, am I just, getting in front of someone who is going to convert through organic search, and I'm sort of, not making the best use of my resources? Or am I actually adding incremental value? Is the fact that I was there and present in paid search adding to the user experience and bringing them in when maybe they weren't going to convert because maybe, I wasn't ranked high enough in organic, or they just weren't going to convert through the organic page. So I think, it takes good analytics to get there, but once you can get there and understand that incrementality and the interaction between the two, it's a really powerful combination.
This topic fascinates me, and I love when I have guests on that talk about it. Our time goes by so quickly on the show. So thank you, Jason. It's always great to see you. You are brilliant at this.
Well,
And to
thank
learn
you.
more about, yeah, and learn more about Jason, head on over to dailyadbrief.com. I'm Christina Daves, your host of More to Media, and I will see you next time.